Welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you more detailed information about the ribbon and how the ribbon works. We have our ribbon tabs across the top, then of course we have the ribbon panels that have the individual tools in them. And again, selecting on different tabs will bring us a whole collection of new panels with new tools. There are a couple of tricks that you can use with these panels. One is, let's say we're going to go into the draw panel here and use some of the tools here. Maybe we're going to be using a bunch of tools. I can click on, let me close that, I can click on the little pull down menu where we have those additional icons and additional tools, and use any of those tools. Of course, normally if I click on it and go back here and start to use it, then it disappears. I could, if I wanted to, pin that open with this little pin right here. Okay, and that keeps that the rest of those tools open in that panel, and then I can more readily use them as I'm drawing or editing my drawing or whatever. Okay, and then of course to unpin it, to close it, you just click the pin and then it goes back up. Another option that you have for using these panels is to come to the title bar, and where it lights up just like it is now, you can left click and hold down and drag. Okay, and then it drags that panel into the drawing. And that way I can still use items on this panel while also being in different panel tabs or tool tabs. Okay, and then of course to return this to back up here to the tool panel, look for this little icon in the upper right hand corner. You probably see it barely there, but just click on that and then it goes back into its original location. Also on your ribbon, you can actually change the way that it looks. Let's say you need more drawing real estate and what have you. This little button right here, this funny looking button, looks kind of like a play button, I guess, but you can click on that and it changes the view. Here it compacts all of my panels into basically single icons. I hover over them and it shows all the different tools that are available to me in each one of those. A lot of people like it like this. I see a lot of people using it like this, and that just gives them a little bit more space in the drawing area. You can actually click on it a couple of times and get different views. There, that completely closes it if I click on it again. And again, I'll have to hover, and then I come across all the different tools that are associated with each tab. Click again and everything disappears. You don't see anything. It's all gone. Again, gives you more real estate. You might want to use this feature if you are pinning your panels into your drawing. Click again and it goes back to its original. So I clicked it probably about 4 times there and get different features out of it. And of course, one thing to make note of too is that there are many different ways to achieve the same task in Autodesk, and such as here we have our some annotation tools. I can go to the Annotate tab and I have those same tools right there. I can access different aspects of those tools from either place. Now sometimes you might see in my videos versus what you see on your screen, you might see a different way that your panels show up. Over here on the far right, you see that my all of my properties, groups, utilities, clipboard, view, all those panels are contracted into these little hover over type panels. And that just has to do with the screen space that I have available. Bigger screens, bigger monitors, those would probably more expanded to show up kind of like these right here. So if your screen, if your ribbon looks different than mine in any of your videos, that's all it is. It's not anything having gone wrong with the computer or anything like that. Let's see what else. I think that's pretty much it. No, there's one other feature that you can look for. Let me go to the Annotate ribbon here, and let's see right here, and Microsoft uses the same thing in their Office products, but you'll see this little arrow in the bottom right hand corner of some of the panels, and that is to get to some of the styling features, such as in dimensions here. I can click on this little arrow right there, a little tiny arrow in the bottom right hand corner. I can click on that, and then I'll get a dialog box that shows different ways that I can edit or, you know, my styles or my dimensioning styles and things of that nature. And that's pretty much it for detailed use of the ribbon.